In chess, there are certain positions that reach a lot, and that's no different in atomic chess. And one of them is the knight bait. And it looks something like this. And the knight bait is a position like this where you have these 3 pawns and then the knight over here. The idea of the knight bait in this position is that you bait in the knight and then you have some good creep move. In this situation you actually have mate. You can very quickly make them. Of course, that is if you play the knight opening. There's also other openings that reach this position, so it's very good to know how to play this opening. So in this position, black wants to defend this, and if you just played this, you probably have some kind of tempo, probably have some kind of move to deflect. In this case, this knight has. And then what you want to do is you want to kind of get rid of this knight as fast as possible, because if you don't get rid of this knight, like if you just play the knight out, then the opponent could play a move like h5, which is really bad because this blocks the queen. And essentially, if this knight ever moves, like if it might moves in to get the queen, then the queen is just trapped, it can't get out, and the queen will get taken. Of course, in this position, you can make some computer-like defense, and in this position it's actually bad, made in 3, as you can see. But this is very inhuman, and this probably won't happen in a real game. In a real game, you'll probably just be kind of screwed if you're white, because if you just make a normal move, then you can see it's kind of minus, and if you go in for this, you kind of have to sack the queen, which you never really want to do. Of course, in this situation, the reason why it's not just really bad for white is because they have a really good horse move, which you can get a lot of pieces back. But not all knight baits are that lucky. So what should you do? Well, of course you should try and get the opponent's knight out. And this is a very common position in the knight bait, if you just play it as an opening. And in this position, you can kind of trade knights, and of course if you do that you have mate in 3, so yeah, that's very good. If your opponent isn't as stupid, they'll probably try to defend this, and in this position I normally just put the knight back. It's a bit better for black, but it's like some inhuman thing. Also, if you are feeling like a computer, you can move up the pawn to block something in a lot of moves, but I would just recommend playing knight back in this position and playing it from here, because like if they do pretty much anything, it's just like plus for white instantly, because they have to do a very, very precise computer movement to actually get out of the situation alive. And if you're wondering how you can play this as an opening, you just play your normal f3 as you do, and then when they decide to move the knight out, you can just kind of bait it in with e3, and then if they accept, which is of course the best choice, then you can play it like this, and then it becomes a knight bait instantly. I played this when I was 1900 and it worked till I was 2k, and then I just kind of stopped using it. Yeah, that was the knight bait position.